Hi everybody, I'm Tiff Howie from Sunseeker Brokerage and I want to show you around one of our latest listings. We're here in Vila Moura, Portugal on board this gorgeous 2003 Princess 50. So let's take a look. We're in the cockpit at the moment and because the boat's really beamy, there's loads of width here, so plenty of room for socialising. There's some really nice seats over on the aft section of this cockpit, so sort of L-shaped seating here. Underneath our feet just here is a locker for the lazarette, and that's a huge lazarette that actually extends from here under the seats as well. There's also access to the engine bay just forward, and we'll show you that in a bit more detail shortly. And then storage is pretty plentiful as well. So over on the starboard side there's a locker which has a manual bilge pump, fire safety switches and fuel gauge shut-offs, fuel shut-off switches. And on the port side, another locker which is built under the steps of the Flybridge. So a big locker in there, and the control for the passerelle which is located at the stern. And it's an AQUASKY passerelle. Teak flooring to all of this cockpit, bathing platform and the steps up to the Flybridge. Let's move through into the saloon. So it's a sort of trifold door on this one, so that slides across to make just one door, so it makes a really big opening area, giving plenty of natural light. On the starboard side you've got a U-shaped seat there, another two-seater on the port side, and a lovely wide walk through here as we go forward. So let's walk a bit further forward up to the helm position. Should note as well that all of the linings for the head panels have just been replaced on this boat, so ceilings are all lovely and fresh and clean. And then two steps up and we're in the helm position. So this is the first helm position located inside the boat, and there's a secondary one on the Flybridge. Electrics panel is here, so everything's really easy to access. When we lift that up, you've got your battery switches to the bottom right hand side, so easy to access, you don't have to go rooting for them in another cupboard somewhere. All of your light switches, general electrical accessories, call box, navigation instruments, everything you need is right there. And then we'll go over a little bit more. So in terms of nav gear, you've got the Furuno, which is linked in with the radar, so that's going to show everything that you need in terms of plotting your trips. You've got speed gauge, autopilot and depth gauge, engine hour counters, bow thruster, which is a really handy piece of kit, VHF radio, the actual throttles are electric control, so you've got the EDC startup buttons there. Everything's super easy to access, very practically laid out. Continuing our tour, we move to the galley now, which is located on the port side. It's directly across from the helm position, and it's a well located area because it's not too far from the actual saloon, which means that with your friends and family relaxing over in the saloon, you can be in here tinkering away and still have a conversation. There's a stainless steel sink built into the units here with hot and cold mixer tap, storage along this back wall, a Panasonic microwave and a 3-burner electric hob. There's also additional storage underneath the counters here, a large refrigerator, really wide refrigerator in there, so you're going to fit lots of items. More storage under the hob, including a drawer for cutlery, and very cleverly underneath the actual floor there is a panel you lift, and there's two lockers inside there that are just going to create extra storage, and it's a big space. So we'll move forward now into the accommodation for the cabins, and there's 3 of them, so 6 people can sleep in this boat comfortably. We're going to take a look at the cabins now. So the first cabin we'll look at is the first of the double cabins. It's over on the starboard side. So as we head through this door, you've got large double bed, island double bed as well, so you've got full movement around the bed. There's built-in storage either side and handy reading lights, 2 windows over on the starboard side, and more storage actually built into this panel here. There's a vanity unit which is on the forward wall, so you've got a nice half wall length mirror, and the heads compartment, which is ensuite with Jack and Jill door, is just forward, so we'll show you that now. So just a quick look in the first of two of the heads compartments. So here we have an electric WC. We've also got a shower, which has got a easy to use separator here. So if we pull this across, you've then got the option to enclose your shower, so it's going to be nice and dry for the rest of the heads compartment. Storage built along this wall, as well as underneath the sink, which has got hot and cold running water. Should point out on the electric toilet that that does go to a black water tank. The second cabin is the bunk bed cabin, which is port side, and in here we've got storage built along this top wall. Two nice lights there, and it lets in loads of natural light in here, so it doesn't feel cramped at all. It feels quite spacious for a bunk berth. Top bunk here, and then as we go down, the bottom bunk. These are quite long, so you could actually fit two adults in here and they'll be pretty cosy. And then just behind me is a full-size hanging locker. Now moving forward to the master cabin. This is at the very bow of the boat, and as we head in, you've got this large island double bed, super comfortable mattress, storage built into both side panels, as well as quite handy unit built into the sideboards there. Reading lights built in, as well as under bed storage as well, and this berth actually has its own private ensuite, and we'll show you that as well. So this is the ensuite to the master cabin. So this only has the one entrance from the cabin there, so it's nice and private for captain, and this has the same shower system as the last bathroom. So shower door pulls across nice and easy for practicality and privacy. Electric flush WC, which goes to black water tank. Storage built in to the top of that wall there, and sink with hot and cold running water and more storage underneath the sink as well. I really wanted to show you the lazarette on this boat because it's huge. So for storage, it's going to offer a lot. So located in the cockpit, this door opens up from the floor. It's on hydraulics, so that's going to be nice and easy and light to lift, and it also stays there so it won't fall down on you when you're inside. A couple of steps down and we're here. You've got a generator located on the left hand side. Now this is going to power your electrics when you're not plugged into shore power. So for instance, this boat has air conditioning specified. That will run when you're at sea without having to be plugged in to shore mains. You've got all of your batteries located then on this side as well, so nice easy access. There's lights built into this front panel, and going further back, there's actually pretty much double this area in space further back there as well. So loads and loads of room to put your equipment. Just ahead of the lazarette, there is an entrance to the engine room. So inside here, we've got the two Volvo Penta TAMD 75s. These have got a total horsepower of 960, so plenty power there. Top speed of the boat's going to be roughly around 28 knots. Loads of room to get in between your engines there and carry out general maintenance, and it's in a really nice clean condition. Fuel tanks, and there's two of them, are located either side of the engines. Now we're up on the Flybridge and we're at the helm position, so this is left side to the fore, and pretty much all of your instrumentation from below is repeated up here. So you've got your navigation equipment, you've got your bow thruster, you've got a remote for the searchlight, everything you're going to need to navigate in this section. Over on the starboard side, there's a lovely U-shaped seat and a cooler built in. So let's take a look at seating. So we've got the cooler in here. That's on a hydraulic arm as well, so nice and easy to lift. And at the very back, you've got a large sun pad. There's also a stainless steel bimini. So this comes out, there's a cover that goes over the top, and you'll give full shade to this Flybridge. The last section for us to take a look at is the foredeck. So come with me now as we step up to the bow. There's a lovely area for sunbathing here with built-in cup holders. You've got handrails in stainless steel built in along the top there, as well as pulpit rails in stainless steel as well. You've also got stainless steel fender baskets, so that's going to hold your fenders when you're going out to sea. Nice and easy to access when you're coming back in. You've got an electric anchor winch located at the very fore, as well as a skylight to the master cabin. Your windscreens are just in front of us there, so again, visibility is going to be great looking out for the driver inside. And that's her. Really hope you have enjoyed this broker tour. We really appreciate you watching. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to get in touch and we'll be sure to answer, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.